Hello, welcome. I am really excited for today's video. It is going to be a review, and there's some clouds happening in front of the window, so if the lighting kind of goes weird, that's why. The makeup, the eyes are the Urban Decay's Born to Run palette, and then I'm wearing Shameless from Revlon Color Blast Matte Balm on my lips. And my eyes are just naturally this pretty. So let's go. What I'm going to be talking about today is a game. It's a murder mystery game. It's not particularly new to the world. Let me make that clear. I'm aware of that. But it is new to me. And that is these. This is the Unsolved case files. There are plenty of them. I think that there's maybe 8 out right now, or at least I've seen 8. 2 of them are available at Walmart. This is one of them that is available at Walmart. This is the Harmony Ashcroft case, and the other one is the Jamie Banks case. I've played both of them, so I do have a pretty good understanding of what's going on. There will be no spoilers, I promise. I'm just kind of going over the game. So when you first get the game, you're going to get a box like this, and it's really cool looking, and it just gets cooler from there. So you open the box, and what it is you are essentially a detective, a new detective who's been given a cold case that has been reopened for XYZ reason, and you're getting to the bottom of it. And so then you open this up, and again, it is going to look open. This doesn't come torn. It comes completely intact when you first get it. And it says authorized personnel only, and you get evidence. And it has the Unsolved case file on the front, which is good. And you get, like, everything looks really authentic and cool. And then there's a back that is essentially the back of the box. So then when you open this bit of fun, I did put everything back in order with everything. So let me get into this, and we'll have some fun, shall we? So this is the physical file that you get. It comes right out of the bag like this. Be careful, because it is just a file folder and everything will fall out on you. And all of the, both of the ones that I have, the Jamie Banks one and the Harmony Ashcroft one, both came in files like this. I believe all of them have that style thing. And oops, I just put that on. Sorry. Didn't mean to wreck that. And then when you first open it, you're given instructions. And the first thing will tell you an objective. And each objective is different. The first objective is different. It usually has something to do with find a discrepancy, find this item, see who's lying. It's something like that. You're looking for some issue in the documents given or something like that, and it will describe it on the inside. You're also given a table of contents, which is supposed to look like a case file form of inventory, which looks like this to make sure that you have all of your items. And the top item has always been a picture of the deceased person. So this is Harmony Ashcroft. And I'm trying to keep everything in order here so I can put it back in the file. There isn't a lot of replayability with this because, like, unless you wait forever and completely forget. Because, like, once you solve it, you solve it. So the problem is that the ones that I have bought have all been around $27, $26 and some change, rounding up to about $27. But it does take several hours, so make sure you give yourself plenty of time. I have always done this with 2 to 3 people, and it's still taken like 3+ hours, more like 4 or 5. When I was just with the second person, it took a lot longer. And it does say that this is for ages 14 and up, and for 1 to 4 people. Any more than that, and I think it would go by too quickly. But anyway, and then you are given, and then this is where everything gets different. So like I said, you're going to be given the inventory list and the person's photo, and everything else is different for all the other games, at least so far. So in this particular one, you are given the first thing that is in line is a newspaper clip. And then this was an inventory thing that's like police style inventory thing. And there's a whole bunch of signatures and stuff. And all those things could be important. It's crazy how much detail goes into these things. This particular one has this little photo thing, and then you're also given, after a couple bits like that, you are also given, because this was in the other one, you're going to be given an autopsy form, which is going to be have like the manner of death, who did all the stuff, the ages, the weight, and the list of injuries and all of that stuff. You're also, this was different. This was not in the other one, but this one has like a fingerprint thing. This is also different from the other one, where this one has a map. Again, this part's all different. Everything has a bunch of different stuff. This has another newspaper clipping. And then these are also all different, which will make sense once I pick everything up. Okay, what I think is particularly cool is that you get these things. So each one of these it's different people every time. I believe these are all models who have been computer whatever fixed or recreated. And of course these are fake situations. You know, they did not turn somebody's real life death into a game. That would be rude. These are all fictional scenarios. It's just really well detailed and well done. So everything that's affiliated with this person's picture is going to be paper clipped. So you're going to get all of your witnesses, potential suspects, all that stuff. They're going to have paper clips. Most people, not every person, you have to read it all. Yes, you do have to read it all. It's part of the reason why it takes so long. Is that you have a person of interest form for the people who are persons of interest. You will, and that will have, like, of course, information like what they're driving, what handed they are, what their driver's license stuff is, and then a quick synopsis of a personal statement that they say, you know, I didn't do it, this is why, blah, blah, blah. And there's also the personal interviews. This is the entire logged interview of the detective with whoever they're talking to. And then you also have a witness statement form. Not every person who is a suspect gets a witness form, and not everybody who has a witness form gets a person of interest form, etc. It's just that anything that is related to either defending or accusing this person goes with their paper clipped stuff. And you get a various amount. It just depends on the case, individual cases. You get the people who are in there. And sometimes you're given stuff like this particular person has like an additional court order thing that you have to look through. And that's a whole bunch of fun. Then you are given this envelope. Now, there are little options for other things, like this says coins, bones, jewelry, etc. But I have only been, in the two that I've done, I've only had the photograph thing marked, and anything that had like keys, rings, bones, anything like that, it's always been a picture of it inside of here instead of a physical object. But that might change with some of the other ones. That is just my experience with the two that I've done, and those are the two that are available at least at my Walmart. The other ones you can buy online from Amazon, and the price is about $27, so $26 and some odd change, rounded up to $27. I think that it's worth it. It's a lot of fun to do. It's really interesting, and it does take forever. It has taken 4 hours plus, with when I've had 3 adults working on it, plus a teen and myself working on it. It's taken a long time. But I'm not going to open this because I did already reseal all of these. But this says, contains photographs relevant to the investigation. Do not bend. You don't want to bend the photos. And you look through the photos, and like I said, there's going to be pictures of items that like the person had on their person, the victim had on their person, and stuff like that. And every witness, person who was talked to, you get a visual photograph of that individual, like somebody's landlord or something, or random teacher. You get photographs of all those people, parents, etc. You also given the last 3 things that are going to be in your file folder are bonus envelopes. And they will all say, don't open bonus envelope A until you complete objective 1. And you get objective 1 written in here. And also you're going to get access to an online place where you can get a hint if you're like really stuck and you're just going, I don't know what we're looking for. You can go there and get a hint. And there's also some things before you get to open bonus envelope A. Once you complete objective 1, you open bonus envelope A, and then it will tell you not to open bonus envelope B until you complete 2. Don't open C until you complete objective 3. Objective 2 and objective 1 are usually additional evidence or a new thing you have to look for. Sometimes they're personal statements by somebody who's looking to help or whatever. And then the last one is usually a thing about court, or sometimes it's a letter of confession. So it changes every time, but it is something that confirms that you solved the case and it's the end of the case. Just whatever that is changes. And the same for these 2 envelopes, which again I did reseal. I tried to be careful when I opened them so that I could reseal them carefully. So, and it's a lot of paperwork to get track of, but it's a lot of fun. And you can, there's a unsolvedcasefiles.com is where you can go for that. I'm not sponsored, by the way. If I didn't say at the beginning of this, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I just really loved them and had a lot of fun. I'm a fan of true crime, and so if you have like other true crime fans and you're looking for some way to like shake up a party with a few friends, or you're getting together with some people and you want to do something a little different, this is a lot of fun. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of arguing, going, no, I think it's this. No, it can't be that because of this. But what about this? So there's a lot of that going on. But it is a co-op thing. You're not like good cop, bad cop, or no one's playing the victim or playing somebody. You're all detectives trying to solve the case together, which I really like. And yes, so if you want to tell me if you've played this and you've had fun, no spoilers, but tell me if you've had fun. And like I said, I've only had the 2, but I definitely plan on getting the rest. And yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I played this one not too long ago with some of my friends and had an absolute blast, and just wanted to share that fun with all of you. So I will see you in the next video.